July 17th, part 2 of putting a new faucet in here in the kitchen. Okay guys, I pulled the other one out. I'm going to have to go up actually and get a couple new supply lines. I tried to get a couple at Home Depot and they didn't have what I was looking for, so I'm going to have to go up to Lowe's. But I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm going to go ahead and do. Now, can you hold this right here, Dylan?
Yes.
Just hold it right there. What I'm going to do, I've already put this together, guys. Now, they always say put this in first, and the bracket and all that, but I'm going to show you something a little bit different here. So, I'm just going to thread this through first. I'm just going to put this down here like this, okay? Now, pause that for me just a second. Okay, guys, I'm back. What I did, you have to put that nut on the bottom side of this, and that's all I did was tighten that on. And I thread this on through because it's going to make it a little bit easier to connect it to the faucet. Okay guys, so you can just basically get in there here, and if we can get it to start here. Like a burr on it. It's already, that's nice. Just kind of, you shouldn't be doing that. Don't force anything, guys. You want to make sure you can get at least a good couple 2 to 3 turns on that before you tighten it. I mean, finger tighten it first to make sure it's not going to cross thread. That plastic had a little bit of burr on the edge and didn't want to allow it to go on first. Now, as you see here, Peerless has got their deal here on this. There's a number stamped on the back side, so you know. But also you can remember, hot's on the left, cold's on the right here. So we're just going to tighten this down here. Hold on, pause that again. Okay guys, we got our trusty crescent wrench here. We're just going to tighten this lightly. This is PVC it's going into. It's not going into brass or copper, so probably about maybe 3/4 of a turn, just so it's snug. Don't over tighten it though. Alright, so then we're going to push this back down. But, as you notice this sink is about 30 years old. And I noticed, I looked on YouTube, I seen a lot of these where they had actually rusted out and stuff. And I'm going to show you a real quick little way of doing something. Now, they don't recommend this, but it's just like anything. Way back, they used to do a lot of things different. So what this is here is plumber's putty. Okay? And if you kind of go around this, because this will kind of just squash out, put a little bit, you know, this is just a small bead, kind of string it out here around here. What that does, that will allow, keep the water from getting around there, settling back in there, and trying to eat away. Cool. Even though it's stainless steel, it will corrode. Copper, even in time, it will start to eat through. Just what we have in our water here, it's not good. It's what they use to get rid of all the bad stuff, I guess. So anyway, just need to put a fine little bead, and then we'll take this off here in a second. You don't have to do this, it doesn't recommend it, but the thing of it is, you can see, this is, like I say, I put this last one about 30 years ago. So, if you do something right, it usually will last. Now I'm going to even put a couple, because I had to buy a whole nother deal. My other ones are kind of dried out. So I'm just going to go around this just a little bit. And that just makes a barrier seal, is what it's going to do. Cool. A lot of people don't, like I say, but it's what you prefer. And just kind of smash that down lightly, don't smash it too much. No matter if you work on a house, car, whatever, it's all the same, gasket wise. So now we're going to look at this. Peerless is facing the front. The other ID number is facing the back. So we're just going to put that right there, like that. Now, here are the two nuts. I'm going to put them on, and I'll get back with you in a few minutes. This is part 2. Have a good one.